what originally drew you to Veblen?
Veblen. So I think, I have a full-time position in the organization that I'm in, but I was starting to think about the future and just having a broader influence and broadening my own perspective. So I think it was those things that drew me to Veblen, how I could really develop myself and grow, and sort of in my existing role, it's quite operational and technical, and it was an opportunity, I think, just to reimagine the future of my role as I'm growing within the organization and how I can then contribute as I'm doing that within and outside of the organization, I guess.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you. Any learnings or surprises since joining?
Yeah, so I mean, I think the first board that really got going was quite a big learning curve, I think, around the entrepreneur. And I mean, I guess we have these pictures that everything is just amazing and it's going to be amazing and it's going to flow perfectly. So I think that was a bit of a reality check. Who do I need to be in this conversation with the entrepreneur? Massively talented person, lots of ideas, but completely all over the place, and it needed what we need you to focus on are these 10 things. We want you to come back having thought about that. Otherwise, we can't support you in this.
Hmm.
And it took a few goes. He, I think he took some of it on board, but honestly didn't take it on board. It didn't work out. And for me, it was like, oh my goodness, it was a disappointment in a way, but actually a massive learning. Like, what is my role?
Mm.
How can I contribute? I'm learning what kind of board roles I enjoy working on. We can expect in the kind of work that we're doing that there's going to be a little bit of chaos. So trying to distill some clarity from the chaos that appeals to me, where it's too chaotic. But yeah, so I think figuring out what I enjoy, what type of, boards would be suited for me, that was a massive learning and I think a good experience.
I love that. Have you met anyone interesting since joining?
Loads of interesting people. I mean, I think Susie Harvey and I joined at the same time, and we had sort of a connecting chat. And I think we've sort of been tracking each other's journeys along the way. So there's certainly been check-in points, and now we're both ambassadors, which I'm really enjoying, just being able to check in with someone and it's a support and holding somebody accountable that's gone through similar things. So that's been very nice. Lots of interesting people. I had obviously chatting to you. You assisted me on navigating this thing. And, it seems a little bit intimidating at first, but then it becomes really easy. I had a nice chat with Callum. That was really, I was feeling like, oh, this board that hadn't worked out, that was not a great experience, and he really reframed it for me amazingly. So I think that was what stands out for me so far. And I had my first AMA a couple of weeks ago. That was also pretty good.
That's awesome. Thank you. So what are you focused on next in your board journey?
So I'm very excited about the FHE board opportunity. I think I had still been in contact with the one entrepreneur, even though as a board we're not supporting him, but that's gone quiet as well. So I think I'm really excited about the FHE board opportunity. It feels like it's a really substantial initiative. Marcellin, whom I've spoken to, obviously online, is sounds awesome. His journey, I just take my hat off to him, to what he's achieved, what he's been through. Amazing, amazing individual. So yeah, I'm very excited about that one.
Beautiful. So if another leader was considering joining Veblen, what would you say?
I'd say don't hesitate. This is a journey that you make your own. You create your experience and your journey, and you won't regret it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Ilona.